What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so let me say this before I get into this video. There are going to be people who are going to react emotionally because they have this emotional attachment to Jokic for obvious reasons, and they don't seem to have the comprehension skills to understand that my video is a critique of the media. Not necessarily Jokic, but the media coverage and the hypocrisy in the media coverage and the blatant lies and the obvious agenda that's at play right now when it comes to Nikola Jokic. Now, of course, it was last week when Mike Malone, who had been the coach of the Denver Nuggets for about 10 years, I think he's the winningest coach in that franchise's history, NBA champion, was fired, along with general manager Calvin Booth, former NBA player. And me, uh, Ticket, 78, all the brothers, we told you that Jokic was behind what happened, right? Jokic was behind it, okay? He was involved, very much so. Just like we know Giannis was involved in many of the roster changes we've seen in recent years. And for the most part, LeBron James. Now, we'll say that he wasn't aware of the Doncic trade just for the record, but I'm still not 100% convinced of that. Just for his reputation, I'll go with it, but, it is what it is. But anyway, getting away from that. Remember at first they said, no, Jokic didn't have anything to do with it. This was a dispute between Malone and Booth. And they were going along with that on ESPN, aka BSPN. They were going along with it on Fox Sports. They were going along with that on most major sports media outlets. And we told you that was BS, right? That was bullshit. Oh, how do you know? You know more than the mainstream media? Who are you guys? Just gotta use your common sense, man. So what happened? Joker himself came out and said that they approached him and he basically okayed what happened and knew about it and approved of it. And that he had influence. Joker himself said it. See, he's not a scumbag like some people we know in the NBA. So what happened now? All of a sudden they flip it now. Well, Joker, see, he had legitimate concerns. See, he was concerned about the direction of the team. He didn't like the way the team was playing. He didn't like some of the schematics. He didn't like the lack of defensive effort, which I'm sorry, I can't take Joker seriously on that one. I mean, opponents are, last I checked, scoring about 69, 70% against you. You got fewer blocks this season than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You're a liability on defense. I don't care what no advanced metrics say. So I can't really take him seriously on that one. But yes, it is fair. Russell Westbrook has not played well offensively since the All-Star break, for the most part. Not as well as he played beginning of the year. Michael Porter Jr., I think, has struggled since the All-Star break. But Russ hasn't struggled defensively. So Russ can't be part of your concerns on the defensive end if you're talking about just defense. Offense, sure. Russ, okay. Defense, no. Then these clowns got the nerve to say, if things don't improve this season, one of the likely suitors for Joker are the Lakers. I'm done. I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done. I'm done watching basketball. I'm done. I know I just said this about 1,000 times, man, but it's just a joke at this point. You wonder why we trash this league every single day. Is this what basketball's come down to? And you got a nerve to call this dude the GOAT? He needs to have all of the MVPs on his team to win, bro. All of them. You need the best player in the game. You need the third best player in the game, and Doncic, who just averaged what 34 points last year. You got Austin Reeves, who been looking like a low budget Jerry West lately. I mean, what the fuck, man? I'm still flummoxed as to why the Nuggets fired Mike Malone with 3 games to go in the regular season. I still don't understand that. Um, if anything, that's just going to cause uh, chemistry and stability. It's going to ruin the stability of the team. Mike Malone deserved to finish out his contract, or this year, I should say. He deserved to finish out his year. He brought a championship to this franchise that has had a multitude of stars playing for them over the past 40 years. Whether you're talking about David Thompson, whether you're talking about Alex English, Kiki Vandeweghe, Fat Lever, whether you're talking about Michael Adams, um, Carmelo Anthony, so many different stars. Allen Iverson played for them. Okay, the Kimbe Mutombo, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, LaFonso Ellis, Dale Ellis, Antonio McDyess. The list goes on and on and on as far as players, good and great, that have played for this franchise for 47 years in the NBA before Mike Malone, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and those guys brought them a championship. And you fire him like that, it don't make no motherfucking sense. And no, Jokic is not playing with the Lakers. Could you stop putting every superstar with that balding bum, please? For the sake of the sport, can you stop doing it? Every other article I read, it's about the Lakers and can they get this superstar? Can they get this former MVP? Can they get Steph Curry? Can they get Klay Thompson? Can they get Giannis? Can they get Cat? Can they get Trey Young? God damn.